Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
Hello and thanks for joining us on the Weekend Wrap-Up. I'm Jim Byers. The final 2 days of July comprised a truly mega weekend loaded with major races. More than 35 stakes were offered throughout the United States. We'll talk about 21 stakes winners on this show, plus have video of 7 of the biggest events. Let's begin at Retama Park in Selma, Texas, outside San Antonio, where a pair of stakes headlined the Saturday program. 3-year-olds went 400 yards in the Grade 3 Retama Park Derby. The purse is $175,700. In the 6th and final trial on July 16th, Octonaut set the fastest time at 19.958 seconds, the only sub-20-second clocking of the trials. Wearing number 7, he's the 2-to-1 second choice. The even money favorite is Heritage Place Derby winner Gear Jammer, number 10.
They sprint towards the finish. Octonaut leads the way on the outside. Politically Corrupt gets underway, hitting the best stride now. Politically Corrupt and Octonaut, they're going to hit the wire together. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's close.
In this race, contested just after midnight, it's a tight finish between Politically Corrupt on the outside and Octonaut on the inside. Long shot Politically Corrupt caps a strong rally with a nose win under Cipriano Vidana. Miss Aguilar is a distant third. A frequent trial hopeful for graded races, this is Politically Corrupt's first stakes win. He's a Texas-bred gelding by Apolitical Jess. Out of the Leaving Memories mare, Adorable Deer, bred by Andrew Gardner. Politically Corrupt is owned by Double H Racing Investment LLC. Jose Sanchez is the trainer. Final time 19.874 seconds. Also on Saturday at Retama, the TQHA Sale Futurity, a restricted Grade 2, worth $443,000 plus, a record for this race. This is for graduates of the 2015 TQHA Yearling Sale. The top 2 going in are the fastest qualifier, One Sweet Picky, a filly who starts on the extreme outside at 3-to-1, and Geronimo, 2-to-1 favorite, who wears number 8.
And they're off. Good jump by Geronimo right alongside his Baby S. Outside, that is Miss Alluring Menace, and down toward the rail, that's Thriving Ivory. They fly towards the finish. Thriving Ivory on the outside, Miss Alluring Menace. Thriving Ivory on the rail, Miss Alluring Menace on the outside. They hit the wire together.
On the outside, Miss Alluring Menace nips Thriving Ivory, who propped under the photo finish lights and unseated her rider after crossing the line. A homebred owned by Scarlet Hill Farm, the Texas-bred Miss Alluring Menace is a daughter of Specially Alluring, out of Special Menace Miss by Executive Menace. Judd Curl is the winning trainer. He saddled a pair in this final. Jose Alvarez, the winning jockey, as Miss Alluring Menace wins for the first time in 17.948 seconds. Indiana Grand in Shelbyville, Indiana contributed to the mega weekend with a pair of stakes on Saturday. In the $98,000 plus Heartland Futurity, a 4-way driving finish goes to number 6, Jessa Dollar by a neck, under Jose Davila, now 1 for 3 lifetime. The winner is owned by his breeder, Porfirio Carrasco, and is trained by Victor Gonzalez. The time for 300 yards, 15.668 seconds. Also on Saturday in Indiana Grand, 3-year-old Hoosier Breds traveled 400 yards in the Blue River Derby. From the 2 trials on July 9th, Beach Bum Eddie was the fastest. This 4-time qualifier to a Futurity or Derby seeks his first added money score at 3-to-1 odds. Favorite is number 7, WH Kenny G at 7-to-5.
And they're off in the Blue River Derby. Beach Bum Eddie got off to a great start. My Louisiana Rod and Megatron Harry along the inside. And then it's Fantastic Six-Pack bearing down the outside. They run down to the finish. Beach Bum Eddie, Fantastic Six-Pack outside and My Louisiana Rod, but it's Fantastic Six-Pack.
Fantastic Six-Pack is up on the outside by a neck, winning the Blue River Derby under Christiana Skeda over Beach Bum Eddie and My Louisiana Rod. Bred and owned by Duke Racing LLC, Fantastic Six-Pack is a gelding by Fantastic Corona Jr. out of Six-Pack and Robin by Packin' Sixes Jr. Trained by Matt Fraser, the Indiana-bred Fantastic Six-Pack becomes a stakes winner for the first time and has now won 4 of 8 career starts. goes the distance in the Blue River Derby in 19.796 seconds. Ruidoso Downs had its own mega weekend with the annual Zia Festival, a two-day event that, among other things, offers numerous stakes races. The richest race of the weekend is Sunday's restricted Grade 1 Zia Futurity, worth more than $409,000. Here's another maiden-breaking Futurity winner, Hot Indy Chick, a Cynthia Gonzalez trainee ridden by Jaime Leos. Bred by Mike Abraham and owned by Jacob Simmons III, Hot Indy Chick is an 18-1 upsetter in 20.162 seconds for 400 yards. Sunday's restricted Grade 2 Zia Derby was a real thriller, won appropriately enough by the filly Play Misty For Me, namesake of Clint Eastwood's early 70s classic. Bred by MJ Farms and owned by Robert Smith, Play Misty For Me gets the nod under Sergio Becerra Jr. to collect the winner's share of this nearly $164,000 purse. Shay Cox is the trainer. The time for 400 yards, 19.857 seconds. On Saturday, Ruidoso Downs carded a regional qualifier in the Bank of America Racing Challenge Series. 2-year-olds race 350 yards. In the Grade 3 John Deere Ruidoso Juvenile Challenge. The winner gets a berth in the John Deere Challenge Championship, October 29th at Los Alamitos. In this one, the fastest from the 5 trials is the beaten favorite in this year's Grade 3 Oklahoma Derby, Feature Moonflash. He's the 5-2 choice here from Post 8.
Stella Lou came away well. Stella Lou, Groupie James outside that Born to Be Bad, and further still to the outside, Feature Moonflash. Gust of Fame is coming along well. Wide open affair. It's Gust of Fame trying to catch Born to Be Bad, and also take it to the moon, and outside Feature Moonflash.
Another good finish. This one goes to Born to Be Bad by a neck over Feature Moonflash. Jockey Adrian Ramos picked up this winning mount after the trials for trainer Tammy K. Johnson. Born to Be Bad is a Texas-bred gelding by Freight Train B, out of the Separatist mare Dos Vidania, bred by Stevenson and Slayton and owned by Melissa Slayton and Cody Bowling. The winner's time, 17.631 seconds. Much more is still to come on this mega edition of the Weekend Wrap-Up, including coverage of the Grade 3 Speed Horse Futurity from Fair Meadows and a trip to Los Alamitos for California Breeders' Champions Night.
Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association encourages the breeding and ownership of Oklahoma-bred horses, promotes and protects racing opportunities in the state, and represents our members' interest at the state capitol. Learn more at oqhra.com.
Fair Meadows in Tulsa, Oklahoma wrapped up its 2016 season on Saturday with its top race for American quarter horses, the Speed Horse Futurity. This open Grade 3 event carries a purse of $233,100. The track condition was good for the 350-yard test. Number 8, Knock 'em Out Cappy, is supported at 9-2 odds. This 8th fastest qualifier ran 3rd in a productive trial. Roberto Moraz Jr. is the rider. At the inside rail, Tuxedo is a 5-1 4th shot. This 10th fastest qualifier is one of a pair from the Kelly Martin barn in the Speed Horse Final. Jockey James Flores and trainer Jerry McLean team up with the undefeated stakes-winning filly Dice Capades. She's the 5-2 favorite off a narrow trial win and enters with 4 wins and 4 tries. The fastest qualifier in 7-2 second choice is Accountably, trainer Kelly Martin's other finalist. Produced by the fine race mare Check the Account, Accountably was unplaced in the Grade 1 Heritage Place Futurity this spring at Remington Park. Jordanis Amaro rides.
And away they go in the Futurity. Damn Straight broke out well with Accountably, Tuxedo on the far side. El Chancoco running well. So too is Dice Capades in the center. Knock 'em Out Carby trying to make a move. Inside the final 100, it's Accountably in front. Accountably takes the Futurity.
His trial win was strong, and Accountably follows with an even better showing in the Speed Horse Futurity Final under Jordanis Amaro. The margin was a length and 3/4 to Dice Capades, with Damn Straight third. Bred in Texas by Bobby Cox. Accountably is by American Runaway, out of graded winner Check the Account, who's by Separatist. Accountably sold for just $6,500 at last year's Heritage Place mixed sale, but he's earned almost $116,000 for owner Ignacio Romo in 4 career starts. He's trained by Kelly Martin. Final time on the track labeled good, 17.477 seconds. Also on Saturday, Los Alamitos offered its California Breeders' Champions Night. a program exclusively stakes for California breds. One of the highlights is the restricted Grade 3 Governor's Cup Derby at 400 yards. This $195,000 race was a rock'em sock'em affair, with Thermonuclear Energy the 4-5 favorite.
And away they go in the Governor's Cup Derby. An unclaimed dividend got off to a good start. Thermonuclear Energy broke clean enough and has a wide path to run in. Checking Fires coming up in the extreme outside in Fervent's Dynasty. That's unclaimed dividends going to cross over, but Thermonuclear Energy not done yet. To the extreme outside is Checking Fire and Phoebe's Dynasty, but unclaimed dividend wins it in an upset.
Like many in here, Unclaimed Dividend was unable to run completely straight, but this gelding by a mere chocolate out of the Hawkinson mare Chavela Magic leads every step under Jesus Ayala. Big long shot at 36-1, Unclaimed Dividend becomes a stakes winner for owner-breeder E.G. High Desert Farms of Enrique Gonzalez. Janet Rodriguez is the trainer. Thermonuclear Energy is second, with Checkin' Fire third. The time 19.972 seconds. The top purse on California Champions Night is $382,500 for the restricted Grade 2 Governor's Cup Futurity. These 2-year-olds go 350 yards, and they all chase the favorite AJ's Anna Smoke, a gate-to-wire winner under Cesar de Alba. Now 5 for 6 lifetime, AJ's Anna Smoke is named for his breeder and former owner Anna McPherson, who passed away June 20th. A qualifier to this year's Ed Burke Million. AJ's Anna's Smoke races now for Anna's husband, Rod McPherson, and is trained by John Cooper. Time for the race, 17.544 seconds. This mega weekend in quarter horse racing also featured handicap horses at Los Alamitos in the Spencer Childers California Breeders' Championship. 3-year-olds and up went 400 yards, and this $100,000 on Saturday night. 3 of the runners, Forget It, Fire Fortune, and Flay, all vied for the favorites role, with Forget It, a slight choice at 2-1.
And away they go. And Walk the Catwalk started off well. Flay is also right there, and so is Fire Fortune. Trust Me to the extreme outside as the 3-year-old Flay sticks his nose in front of Fire Fortune. Now Forget It's coming on as well. Fire Fortune and Flay going stride for stride. Flay has a short advantage, and Flay is going to take the Spencer Childers Breeders' Championship.
Not only is he a celebrity chef and television star, but Bobby Flay is a strong supporter of racing. His namesake holds on here as the only 3-year-old in the field. A late bloomer who only raced once as a 2-year-old in 2015. Flay is trained by Paul Jones, who bred and owns this colt along with Thompson Racing Incorporated. The son of Favorite Cartel, out of the Royal Quick Dash mare Summertime Quickie. Flay has 4 wins and 3 seconds in 7 career starts. Oscar Peinado, the winning jockey, as Flay defeats Forget It and Fire Fortune in 19.829 seconds. Coming up, we'll have stakes winners from all over the map right here on the Weekend Wrap-Up.
You're not just my horse. You're my family. I may hold the reins, but you hold my heart.
Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
That's all for now. Thanks for joining us for an especially busy recap of quarter horse racing's biggest races and fastest horses. For all of us at Raceview Network, I'm Jim Byers. Have a good week, and we hope you'll join us next time for the Weekend Wrap-Up.